way. We get to the train, we go this way.
I like to see the trucks and the cars.
They must have changed this. What's this? How about the Chesapeake? Or better yet, the Atlantic?
Well, well, well.
Slow down, you're bumping into people.
Sorry.
Yeah, look. Yeah, this is where it looks like it's in the 80s, so. But this is, well, it looks like a mix of the 80s and something like that. I don't know when that truck is from. We're seeing trucks like that today. This car is obviously from the 70s, but that minivan is obviously from the 80s. But the license plate on this one is actually from the late 80s/90s. Before the late 80s, the New York plates were gold and blue. They didn't have the...
Hey, look at that car. Look at that car.
You have the Honda Civic from the 70s, and that's the California license plate of the 70s.
Yeah.
With the Michigan plate of the 80s. And
Come on.
90s.
Come on.
Remember this? The old version of the Chicago. Leo, sit down on the bench. I want to take a picture. There we go.
Let's get on.
Remember when we were in the subway in Chicago last year?
Yeah.
So Marshall Fields doesn't even exist anymore. I think it's in Macy's or something. Those things won't do anything. The Patapsco River is about a mile from my house, but it isn't.
Fix them all the way into the car.
It says here, route 10. What do you think? Around $3 an hour? Can we afford this move? Touring things.
The Chesapeake is about a half an hour. Chesapeake is about a half an hour.
No, that's his Chicago.
And the Atlantic is about 2.5 hours.
I'll get a car. Cars cost money too. If you cannot walk or take a bus from this train to get there, you better forget it. You better get yourself something up here in Bercy or someplace. Stay right on this train. Better end too, huh?
We will get off at the next station. Right here.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, take off. White chair. I guess so.
Morning, ladies and gentlemen. We've just reached our cruising speed. Our altitude is right around 25 feet. So the outside air temperature is going to reach an unseasonable 40 degrees. So just sit back and relax, and we'll get you where you're going just as soon as possible. And thank you for riding the CTA. Next stop is Merchandise Park. Change for the Evanston Express train for Howard and Linden. Change to the Ravenswood 8 train for Grand Avenue. Next is Merchandise Park.
All right, let's get off.
Okay.
Oops. Sorry.
Whoa, look at how cheap the fares were back then.
Hurry, get on. Hurry, get on that train.
No, Leo. It only cost like a quarter back then. That was cheap. But we're talking. How long ago was this? Was this the 40s? Or was it? This is 1959, so Pop Pop was only a year old, and so Pop Pop was only a year old, and May May was like 8 years old. So, hey Leo, do you notice what kind of car that little one is?
Motorcycle.
No, the blue car. Do you know what kind of car it is?
Classic.
It's
Green.
a classic, but I'll give you a little hint. It's
Green.
One of the cars that was used in the Muppet movie.
Yes.
You know what movie it is? I mean, what car it is?
Green.
What was the first car that Kermit and Fozzie drove?
Volkswagen.
What?
Volkswagen.
No.
No.
Remember? It
Chrysler.
was tan, and then the Electric Mayhem painted it rainbow. Do you remember what it was called?
I don't know.
Look, Leo. Read.
Silver.
Studebaker.
Studebaker.
Remember?
Stop.
Studebaker?
Yeah. Which year?
What?
Which year?
That's the 1950s Studebaker. Studebakers were pretty big in the 50s, but they started fading in the 60s when the company went out of business. I mean, Studebakers go back pretty far, but it's like they just went out of business sometime in the late 50s or early 1960s. And that's actually one of the things that started the trend going down with the decline of Detroit.
That would catch it.
Ooh, this? Wait a minute. Look at this.
I'm going to steal this.
Well, look at shot.
May I steal that car?
No, you can't because there's no engine in it.
Maybe I can steal the car keys and start the engine and put engine in that car?
What engine, Leo? Do you know how to install an engine? Obviously you don't. What movie is this? Oh shoot! There's a mix of different movies, but I remember watching this movie earlier.
But Lane's doesn't have a fifth grade because there aren't enough kids at least. So now he gets left. It's your life!
Well, 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 look at that. Look at that classic car. That car is made. Dad, look at that car is made. Dad,
Yeah?
look at that car was made.
What car?
That one.
This one?
Yeah.
1929. Oakland sedan, 1929.
Oh, no, wait a minute. I need to. Fuck is this?
We got that balance dealing with it. Then there's that pole with the grade change.
Did you know your great
I'll lay the file on the
grandfather worked on this railroad when he was a kid?
Yeah.
But when he was a little boy back in Tennessee, back in the late 1800s, Leo?
Yeah.
No, wait, that's your great grandfather. It was my great grandfather. That's right, it's my great grandfather, so it's your great grandfather. Okay, once we're done here, let me see when the next train is. Okay, Leo?
All right.
You want to check some more stuff out, or you want to try the other museum, or? Horse and buggy?
Getting more serious. I hope the Almighty understands what a long sea voyage can do to a man's moral fortitude. Gambling's about
Just
the
slow
only thing
down.
that livens things up around here.
Right.
Annie up. Weather's terrible bad.
Just slow down, all right? Wait, well, let me check my screenshots. This one. Okay, the next train leaves at 2:20. There's no way we're gonna make that one. So more likely we'll be on the 3:20 train home. What do you think?
Yeah. Probably maybe not that bad.
Excuse me.
Okay.
Are they making new boats? Are they
They're
making?
all old boats from like a long time ago.
Are they making new ones?
Well, like they don't make as much passenger boats that like go down like rivers and stuff like that. It's mainly boats that would be for actually shipping things. But even that there's not nearly as much river boats. You know, 'cause these are all river boats that would be like down the Mississippi or most river boats down the Mississippi have to be really, 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 really long and a very, 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 very deep river. So that's why we usually be down.
He can't go down there.
No. And Leo, just to let you know, it may sound like it, but there's no engines running. It's just something that's playing. There's no engine down there. It just sounds like it the way they're doing it with the speakers. Like if there was a power
You
out,
don't
you
like
hear
it.
anything, you know?
No, I don't like it. No, I don't like it. Do you like? Yeah, you don't like it. No, I don't like it.
Power out versus blackout.
Oh.
Whoops. Sorry, forgot.
New York City is old. They don't have any buildings there.
This is 100 years ago, Leo, that's why. And at that time, as you can plainly see, downtown was more of where the tall stuff was. Because look, you don't see much around Midtown, see?
Yeah.
Arriving now is train 45, accommodation south.
Inconsistency of prejudice interests me particularly. In North Carolina, where we feel we have outdistanced all other southern states in terms of fair play, equal opportunity, and justice, a colored person cannot ride on the intercity buses that ply to and fro on well-kept roads every 20 minutes during the day. Whereas in Alabama, where there are twice as many colored people, Negroes can ride on the buses. Recently, on a trip to Alabama, I questioned the proprietor of one of the companies. And in stating the facts just referred to about my beloved state, he said, North Carolina hasn't got as many Negroes as we have. We just couldn't run our business if we didn't carry Negroes.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps the modes of travel in the South have been the most humiliating experience. For years, I was regularly put out of Pullman berths and seats during all hours of the night. Stranger than fiction is the fact that each time, my Southern lawyer, taking no percent of the recovery, was sued and the most tragic of these Pullman escapades occurred in the fall of 1920. I had slept from Greensboro, North Carolina, to within 20 miles of Anniston, Alabama, had dressed and undressed in the berth to avoid trouble and contact in the dressing room. No sooner had I descended the ladder and occupied an empty seat than I was surrounded by 12 young white men who evidently had been told of my presence by a cowardly conductor. One of the men leaned down and said,
Train number 34, the Piedmont Limited, now rising. Departing northbound for High Point, Greensboro, Danville, Lynchburg, Monroe, Charlotte, Alexandria, Washington, D.C., and through streetcars and connections to Baltimore, Wilmington, Philadelphia, Trenton, and Newark, New Jersey, and Penn Station.
You want to check the other side, Leo?
Goodbye. And to you. Farewell. Farewell.
Munchkin somewhere.
Those are little kids.
Just remove the photos of the scene. Leo?
I'm here. I'm right here. I'm too old for Legos.
No, you're not.
I'm too old.
Not even close. I have probably over 1 million Legos.
Hey, Edith, we're at the museum in DC now.
I think we should have.
Yeah, we're doing fine. You like the trains and all. We actually were in a trolley for a little bit. Not too far. Even though the trolley's free, just moves so doggone slow. There's really no point, you know what I mean?
All right, let's head back.
Okay. Also, like, I got a few texts. It looks like we're going to exercise. You want to walk all the way back to Union Station?
Yeah.
No. What?
First, I need to take a look at this.
Because, like, the thing is that the next train leaves in, like, 10 minutes. There's no way we're going to get to Union Station in 10 minutes. So, but and the train after that isn't until, like, 3:20. So, I don't want to be outside in the hot sun. You know, so I'd rather check out another museum for, like, maybe just a little bit, you know, because there's another museum next door, there's another museum across the street, you know. Okay. So he's actually doing stuff with an old toy dollhouse here, which like is like a toy mansion. You know? I've been into it. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Yeah, I know you'd be mentioning.
Well.
Nope.
Wow.
Because like both of the guys. Both of the people from HR told me to like check up on, just check other things. They're submitting other stuff, and I should just check my emails. They said they'll probably be putting in a start date. I mean, it's possible it could be this Monday, but I seriously doubt it. It's more likely be the 22nd of July. What do you think?
You okay?
That's not what they said. That's just my realistic expectation. Leo, you're
Sorry.
logging up all the time. Let other people look.
I'm sorry. Sorry, Sir Brian. I'm still looking at these houses for
Also, unfortunately, when we were at Penn Station, Leo was like trying to be sociable with like some littler kids, and then their father was getting a little bit, you know, cranky, and then like I just like was trying to get some caffeine because I just felt like I needed something. And he was just sitting down. Oh my God!
Excuse me.
So I was like, you need to control him, or I will.
Okay, so look,
Just move along. You know?
there I
And
am.
I told,
And there's
then like I tried to say stuff to Leo, thinking like with how, you know, I don't know.
No.
Like, he eventually got his sons on the train to go to New York, and then he just left, so we didn't even have to worry about it. No, he I think lives here, but his sons were on a train going northbound. So that doesn't mean they were going to New York. I'm just assuming they were either going
All
to
right.
New York or Philadelphia.
Let's go. What? maybe I never wish won this contest. Whose idea is putting this scary tunnel anyway? Whose idea? What's it? What is that? What's it? What is it an idea?
Not what I grew up with. Leo, turn it off.
I'm
turn it off,
videotaping.
Leo. Turn it off. Turn it off. Leo, turn it off. Pictures here. It's gonna screw up the.
Let's get out of here.